Hey guys, it's Jeff here. Thanks for joining me today. The reason I'm here is to do an update on those 8-track tapes that did not play from that box that NammaN had sent, filled to the brim and busting out the seams with cassettes and 8-tracks. If anybody was keeping count, there was 7 of them that did work right out of the box. Still need a little bit of attention, the pressure pads, but they will get pulled apart and cleaned up. But the ones I was looking at right off the bat were the 5 that did not work. Either I tried to play them or the tape was just split from the splicing tape and could not play them, and one even needed some felt pads put in, and I didn't want to take a chance. That was the Styx. But anyway, there was a note that was with the package that I did not read, and there was a point in there about him having at least half of them, hopefully, that would work. But we did work on. In fact, let's just look at that note right now. I don't think NammaN will mind, will you, buddy? Okay, the note says, "When I saw these 8-tracks, then cassettes, I thought of your vintage players. I knew a chance of these tapes working are not good, but I could not let them go to the nearby landfills without first going through your hands. If they have any chance of survival and revival, it would be in your hands. I thought if at least half of them could be operational, it would have been worth it. I hope I didn't just bring you headache and junks. Still, let me know if you had any luck with them and if any of them will find a home with you. Good luck and take care, my good friend Nam." And tell you the truth, the rest of them will probably be just fine once I put the new pads or splicing tape in them. So, okay, so that was probably a little bold statement there, saying that they will all probably work. So my goal is to make 100% of these 8-tracks playable for the collection, and that is what I plan on doing. Let's take a look at what condition they were when I opened them up, and we're going to pop each one in and see if they did get any better after going over them. So here we go. So I have all the tapes opened up, and as you can see, a lot of them, the splices had just come apart, and what I plan on doing is just splicing them back together. I do have foil tape. It's a sensing foil, so that when it hits the sensor inside the 8-track player, it will switch tracks, but it also keeps the tape together as well. So that is where I am at. This one is Billy Joel, and if you remember, I just put it in and it just sat there. Well, that's why the tape was actually stuck in the seams. You can even see right there, it actually got wedged underneath the spool. So yeah, those aren't a very good spool for 8-tracks, but I do have some another one that I plan on using once I rewind the tape back onto it and resplice it. So this is the Beach Boys. That one will need a splice. Neil Diamond, there's the tape right there. This is the only one that I don't hold a lot of hope for actually winding up inside the wrong way. So I'm not sure how much damage was done to the tape or if it's even worth saving, but we'll try. Cornerstone from Styx is I'm going to put some felt pads back onto the inside. I'm going to try and just apply the felt to that one first before I open it. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So that's the update so far. The first one up that did not play was the Beach Boys, Surfer Girl. Here's a clip on exactly what happened first. Surfer Girl from the Beach Boys. A little rough around the edges there. Okay, that one's going to need a little attention. Okay, so now let's take a listen to it and see if it got any better. Okay, sounds good to me. That was just a new pressure pad and a splicing tape and rewind it up. So that makes number 8 out of 12. The second one up is Neil Diamond. And remember, there was no tape at all showing the splice, I believe, had let go on this one. So this one could not even be played. Take a look. Oh, well, that one doesn't even have a tape in it. So that one will have to be opened up and restrung and spliced. It is Neil Diamond, Serenade. Now, with the tape all back together, new pressure pad and the new splicing tape and rewound. Let's take a listen.
Is a prize on the lawn. Drink it once again, but even then I guess I know that I can make it when loving your head. Dust on the ruins and Don Quixote.
Okay, so that was the second out of the 5 that would not play or could not play at this point. And so far, NammaN, that stack that did not play or you were hoping is just continuing to get larger. So here we go with the third one. Okay, next one up is Styx Cornerstone, one of my all-time favorite bands. Let's take a look at why this one would not play, could not play. Okay, we have Styx Cornerstone. This one's looking a little rough, and I think we're going to skip this one from trying. We do have some felt missing out of it. And yeah, we'll have to get back to you on this one and see how this one does later on down the road. And now let's take a listen to it after the new pressure pad has been refelted inside with the metal springs. Tape is back in fine. Okay, that makes number 9 out of the 12, and the count is still growing, bringing that 50% up even higher. So there we are, we have 2 left. Okay, fourth one up, yeah, we're at 4 out of the 5, is Billy Joel, Glass Houses. This one, let's take a look at it and see why it did not play. Billy Joel, Glass Houses. This is from, what, 1980? So let's pop that one in now, give it a try. Okay, we're not getting nothing out of that one as of right now. It just seems to be sitting there spinning. So that will be another one taken apart. Okay, that was the before, and now let's see how it is with the after. Okay, my count, that makes number 11 out of the 12. It is working just fantastic. We have one more to check out, and that was the one that I was actually not holding out a lot of hope for, so let's see how that one turned out. And the last one on the list was Chicago. Again, not a good outcome when I went to put this one. So here it is, the before. And the last one up is Chicago, Carnegie Hall, volumes 3 and 4. Okay, so that one we're gonna have to look at as well. So that's, and let's see how we turned out with this one. Like I said, I wanted to shoot for 100% of these 8 tracks to play. Let's hope it succeeded.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
Okay, that makes number 12 and goes back to my original statement from NammaN's letter that with a little attention, a little time, and a few extra parts that I have, they could last a lifetime, these 8-track tapes, as long as you keep the players up as well. So that is the bunch. That is 12 out of 12, 100%. Our goal was 50% for NammaN. That's what his hope was, and I hope we exceeded his expectations. In fact, I know we did. And there's 12 more into the collection. Thanks, Nam. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I appreciate everybody stopping by to check this update out. And take care. I'll talk to you guys soon.
I made it crazy, but it just made me a lunatic. You're looking for